swim has been good. The bike has been great. The run, that's a question mark. Early July, I was out for a run. Did something to my hamstring, my glutes. Ever since then, it's been talking to me. I've had some work done on it. It's definitely gotten better. $11 miles on tap today. This will be my longest run since Chattanooga in May. Ironman 70.3 Louisville, 1 week from today. I am a little nervous going into this run. Just don't know how it's gonna go. We got 5 by half mile on, half mile off, followed by an easy 1 mile, followed by 4 quarter miles on, quarter mile off, and then cool down. Interval 3.
Not that we really had any script for how 2025 was gonna play out, but if we did have a script, you could light it up and throw it away because that is definitely out the window. After Chattanooga, Caitlin had a lot of momentum with how she performed off the bike in the run, so we thought signing up for Louisville made sense because she would take that momentum and she would really be able to build on that going into the race. Well, a lot of life happened, a lot of change in life happened, and it was good change, but trying to balance that in triathlon training and this random injury that popped up out of the blue, you know, it was a lot that kind of piled on. I felt the pressure and the anxiety of Caitlin really not being able to run the way she wanted to run. Her long runs just weren't feeling good. She was struggling quite a bit. So I decided, you know what? I have to go back to what I know works. And for Caitlin, that's running 6 days a week. And it's not necessarily long runs all the time. Sometimes as short as 20 minutes or 20 or 30 minutes every day. And then a long run on the weekend. And we did that for 3 weeks in a row, built that volume back up just nice and steady. And she did a 9-mile run the weekend before. She had this 11-mile run. And that was gonna be the deciding factor on what our goals were going to be coming into Louisville this weekend.
I don't necessarily have a goal for Louisville. I do feel fit. I don't know exactly how my swim is going to go, but in the pool, it's felt really good the last couple months. And this whole year, my biking has been incredible. So I do know I have that to slingshot me into the run. Today's run goes well. I know that I can set myself up for a good 70.3 performance.
Once we got about a week into this training of running consistently, Caitlin said she felt a lot better. She was having better runs. The 9-mile run went pretty well. But again, it was going to be the 11-mile run that would be the deciding factor on just where she was physically, but also mentally.
My main goal is to just push through when it gets hard, not just settle and walk and rest, because I don't need to walk. Gotta just be mentally stronger than it. I can execute it. It's just being mentally tough and not dropping the pace too much. The run absolutely was the question mark in all of this, but I think after today's run, those questions have been answered, and I'm feeling good with how I answered it. Before today's run, honestly, I was in a spot where I was just gonna go to Louisville, have a really good swim, have a good bike, and you know, whatever the run was, it was, but I was willing to accept that it probably wasn't going to be my best performance. But now my mindset is shifting right now as we're talking, and I'm thinking to myself that, you know, why can't this be one of my best 70.3 performances?
I know Caitlin was really proud of her 11-mile run. She said she felt good. She said she battled through sometimes the hurdles that she creates in her mind, and she overcame them and had a really strong run and a really good pace for it. So I think that sets her up well for what she can do in Louisville, and I'm excited to be on the course cheering her along and seeing what she can put out, seeing how she can perform, because I know she's worked so hard. Her swim and her bike are just right where we want them to be. The question mark was the run, and that'll be answered on race day, but I have a pretty good feeling that Caitlin's gonna show up and she's just gonna make me proud and make herself proud, and I look forward to celebrating her with her after she crosses the finish line.
No pressure for this race. This is the very first time doing 70.3 Louisville, so I am not familiar with the course. But I'm just gonna take each mile as they come. I'm gonna put out the best effort that I can. In Chattanooga, I learned that I can bike really hard and run really well off of that. What I would be proud of is knowing that I put in the effort, and I'm sure there will be something that I will have to overcome, whether it be a mental challenge, physical challenge. What I would be proud of at the end of race day is knowing that I overcame those hurdles and didn't bow down to anything, didn't give in, and didn't just throw up the flag and say, oh, this is hard, I'll try again at another race. No, I don't want to do that. I want to overcome whatever may be thrown at me and prove to myself again that I can overcome both mental and physical obstacles.